This is a 1922 Model T Ford that has been in their family since 1952. My father purchased this car as the Richmond Region Antique Automobile Club was forming, which is what this gathering is today, a part of that club. In 1952, as the club formed, cars had to be 25 years old to be considered an antique. His actual collector car at the time was a 1937 Cord, C-O-R-D automobile. And so he loved that car, but it wasn't old enough to be an antique. So he went out and bought a Model T Ford to be considered an antique. So this car was been around since then and been a part of this Richmond region all these years. So it's fun to still take it out and be a part of the group.
All right, folks, we're rolling. We're in a 1922 Model T with Bruce Woodson. He's the owner and he's at the controls. This thing is very advanced. It's like an automatic transmission. Forward on the left pedal, reverse in the middle, and brake on the right.
So we're in high gear right now. Right in the middle is neutral, all the way down is low.
And all the way down how?
And then come to a stop.
How do you get into low?
Just push it down.
Oh!
So it's just a spring that's trying to push it all the way up. So we start off in low, give it a little gas, gears there, throttle right here.
Yeah.
And then let up on the throttle, ease it past neutral. The spring pushes it all the way up, and we're in high gear now.
So there's only two gears,
Yep.
low and high.
Slow and slower.
Okay.
So once you get going, you just set the throttle, and you got cruise control.
And how fast will it go?
35 is a very comfortable cruising speed in it. 40 you can do. 45 is really about top.
Unless you're going down a hill.
That's right. So we're running on battery now. We can switch it to that side, and it's a magneto built into the engine.
Was there any charger on these?
Yes, there is. We're charging the battery. That's their
okay.
full instrumentation right there. The car is so simple, it does not have a fuel pump. It's just gravity feed. From the gas tank, which is under our seat, which sounds dangerous, but think about it. It's in the middle of the car. It's the last place it's going to get damaged.
Yeah.
So
you'll be dead before that blows up.
Yeah. So gas just gravity feeds to the engine. There's no water pump on this engine. It just uses the thermosiphoning properties, where heat rises and it just circulates.
And the radiator keeps it cool enough. This is unbelievable.
And so you can just pull away in high gear. These things will, they were designed to be low RPM engines, but had high torque. So you didn't get a whole lot of horsepower out of it, but you did get, a lot of pulling power.
Oh, and this is your place.
Yeah, so we're deviating a little bit from our tour just to stop.
Okay.
This is Mercer and Woodson Automotive. We've been here for about 25 years, and nothing fancy here, but we work on all kinds of cars. Over in here is a 1953 Bentley. So when somebody says, do you need a speedometer in this thing? Well, no, you don't, because at 20 miles an hour, the fenders shake. At 25 miles an hour, the windshield shakes. At 30 miles an hour, the top rattles. So you know how fast you're going.
That's like setting the vibration on your cell phone.
That's right. But what's amazing about this car is what I said when we started this journey in it a little bit ago. It was built over 90 years ago, and it will still do it exactly what it was built to do 90 years ago, and do it just as well.
Give me the horn. Is that the original horn?
It is. You got to keep in mind, Ford was built to be simple, cost effective. This car was under $300.
Well, and the owners had to be able to work on it themselves. Farmers and people in small towns.
But some of the stories include the floorboards in this thing were built from shipping boxes. Apparently, maybe the transmissions arrived in, basically pallets. But the boxes were designed to be the size of wood that they could use, pull the boxes apart and use them for floorboards. So, I mean,
he didn't waste a thing. This is terrific. I owe you big time for this.
It rides all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, suits me fine. This is a cool car. And it contributed greatly to the growth of America.
Sure did. It put America on wheels.
Yeah.